Boom. What? What just happened to me? What? Ooh. Okay, nice. Oh my god, I'm stuck in the corner. Oh my god, I'm stuck in the corner. Don't hit me. Don't hit. Oh, no way. Okay, I need you to not run towards me. Ow, what? No way. Oh my god, I forgot the first bug for the request. No way. That's definitely a flag. Why are you so close to me? Oh my god, that scared me. No way. Oh my god, I just sniped instead of crouch. Well, that one shot's you. Good to know, I guess. What's up, everybody? My name is Extriaa, and today we're going to be beginning a new series for no damage on every mainline Resident Evil game, starting with Separate Ways since it's the freshest in my memory, but we're also going to be getting S+, or whatever the highest, ranking is for every game. But to start off with Separate Ways, we're going to be getting S+ on Professional. We're also going to be getting all the merchant requests and beating all the bosses, so no RPGs. I'm going to let all the cutscenes play out in case you're just watching this to chill, but I'm also going to be including a lot of tips, tricks, stuff that I've learned along the way in this game and all the other Resident Evil games that I'm going to do. So yeah, we're going to have a good time. Thank you all so much again, and let's get straight into it.
Parece que me toca bailar, hermano.
That's no way to finish a dance. Your favorite, I believe?
Excellent timing, Ada. You know how I feel about being tied up. And yes, many thanks. You see, those annoying monks took everything from me.
Including the amber?
No, cleverly hidden just before they grabbed me.
Well, then lead the way.
My pleasure.
Smooth transition.
Here we go.
So yeah, gonna be destroying every single boss as always. Honestly, so like I said, I won't be using an RPG. I thought Sadler was gonna be a lot harder. He actually ended up being probably one of the easiest ones. You'll see when we get there. Got another cutscene playing out right now.
We've got company looking for us, but we're taking the high road. Got it?
Understood.
That's such a funny word.
Up you go, Luis.
Arriba y listo.
La campana.
Touch the amber. We'll meet up later.
No! Sorry, what kind of a man leaves a lady?
That part's always so good.
Then we meet at the church. Let's not make it a funeral, eh?
Andale, piñata. Let's go again. Let's go. So like I do in my other videos, start off with 6 shots while also walking back. Makes it very easy to dodge this attack. Gonna unload the SMG on him. And after that, he probably needs 1 or 2 shots. Sometimes you'll even get him just with 1 clip of the TMP. But after he's stunned, make sure you reload your weapons. And then after like 1 or 2 more pistol shots, he should go down. Now at this point, he can spawn either on the left side, the right side, or in the middle. Right here, he spawns in the right side. So make sure you shoot a couple shots at him. If he teleports this quick, switch to your TMP. But if he doesn't, throw a grenade at him from that distance that you saw me doing it. There's a lot of different ways that you can approach this fight. Like, if he's on the left side or the right side, and he's walking towards you slowly, shoot him with the pistol like at least 5 times in the head. And at that point, throw a grenade. But if he teleports before that, you know, you switch your TMP, unload the TMP, and then throw the grenade. There's a lot of different ways. I definitely recommend saving the flashbang though, because it's way more useful for Piñata's second fight, which I believe is way tougher than this first boss fight. This one is like, once you do it a couple times, it's not tough at all. Especially if you just walk backwards, it pretty much lets you just completely 2-cycle him.
Control.
But yeah, we're gonna destroy
Min,
second
Louise hit
Piñata
the
and
air, but
every
I
boss
sent
fight
him
that
to
we're going
retrieve
to.
it. Control, do you copy?
I'm listening.
Go on.
We ran into some unexpected trouble.
And? What will you do about it?
Louise is already en route to the church. I'm tracking him every step of the way.
Very well. Then I suggest you hurry.
Copy. Just need to confirm my route first. Heading out to get a visual of the area.
Pretty cool. So yeah, to start off with this part, you can take your time in chapter 1. Like, I think the most time you want to spend on it is around 7-8 minutes. If you're going for S+, like if you're not going for S+, you know, feel free to spend a lot of time looting, because there's a lot of good loot. So a big part of what makes Piñata's second fight a lot easier is if you get a lot of loot from here, because in the DLC they drop way more gunpowder than they do in the main game. Like, you know, in the main game, when it comes to gunpowder, it's like looking for diamonds, you know what I mean? You break 3 barrels and back to back, it's all bag of pestañas, like they want you to throw it at the enemies. But in here, they actually provide you with a lot of gunpowder, so it makes it a lot better to take advantage of it, especially early on. So yeah, walking up to these people, we're going to try to backstab everybody. So like with this enemy, as soon as you walk around the corner, just slowly walk towards him, because if you run, it'll alert the catapult people. And this section will go from pretty chill to chaotic very quickly. We are going to be alerting the catapult people, but not just yet. Right now, we want to just loot all this stuff real quick. Now, after we do that, then we can go to the cannon. And as you can see, we can already almost make, you know, a set of rifle rounds, which is insane. So, yeah, a lot of the enemies, especially at this part, pretty much give you free backstab, so it's not going to be hard to get those. But again, we're going to try to take advantage as much loot as we can. Pop that up. And we're going to be using the cannon. After you shoot 3 shots, expect the enemies to be coming up to you. So you're going to see right here, for example. Just take out these.
I'll need to disable the catapults.
But yeah, a lot of the reason that we backstab the 2 people on the stairs is because after you shoot 3 shots, they would probably be really close to you by now. But as you can see, they're still pretty far away. So that gives us a lot more space to take down the 3 catapults and have no stress taking out these enemies as well. Definitely want to use the cannon too in order to get a lot of free shots in. Destroy that catapult. I don't know how that one didn't shoot over there, but yeah, I mean, we're taking advantage of a lot of the infinite ammo with the cannon. Because again, all these enemies can drop gunpowder, which is huge, especially early on. Most of the time they'll drop pestañas, but nowhere near as much as the main game. Which I'm very excited to do the main game too. That one's going to definitely be probably a lot harder. I thought this one was going to be pretty hard too, but no, it was actually pretty chill and I had a good time. Can destroy absolutely everybody. And we're going to be getting as much treasures too. And since we're not going to be using the RPG, we're actually going to have a lot of upgraded weapons that just like literally like mid game, late game was so chill. because all our weapons are just max upgraded. It's so much fun. So yeah, here I'm just kind of waiting for them to come up to take advantage of the cannon. They can be a little bit slow sometimes. I don't know what causes their like routing to choose between going up the stairs or going all the way around. But yeah, like, you know, chapter 1, you can finish it in like 2-3 minutes, but honestly, I think it's better playing out so, especially for loot. But you don't want to spend like longer than 8 minutes. I don't even think we probably spend like 6-7 minutes. Just enough time to take down enough enemies to get as much loot as we can. Because a lot of what we use for the second piñata fight and for the giant is sniper ammo, so we definitely need as much large resources, which we're going to be getting the black case for it. And we need gunpowder, which since enemies can drop a lot of, definitely going to be using that. Yeah, watch out for these two people. They camp by this treasure normally, but that's also why we came in here earlier. So if you're looking good on loot, you can just completely run past them and just drop down from the ladder. But again, I'm trying to get as much resources as I can because I didn't know if I was going to go through some ammo droughts, because I'm not going to be like skipping past a lot of enemies because I don't want to take any damage. So there was a lot of parts where I just had to, you know, take down all the enemies in a certain area. And yeah, as you can see, we get the sniper rifle, which this thing is going to carry us to victory through the very end. I mean, a wooden sniper rifle is going to absolutely destroy Sadler, you know, Final Piñata, pretty much everybody. You're going to see. If this is your first time watching some of my videos, yeah, we're big sniper rifle fans here. The sniper rifle is absolutely insane. The bolt action, actually. So, like, I never really used the Stingray because the bolt rifle does more damage, especially when you throw the upgrade ticket on there. Oof. Just becomes absolutely insane. So yeah, coming up here, gonna take down this catapult, take down the rest of the enemies, and look at all this loot we're about to get. And yeah, like I said, you can pass this entire section in about like 3 minutes if you're speedrunning it. But if you're speedrunning, you know, speedrunners, they make do with scraps. I'm trying to make sure that if you are watching this as a guide, that you have a lot of, you know, resources on you. So yeah, we're not going to be doing too much speedrunning stuff, but we still end up beating the game in like an hour and 57 minutes, which gives like 30 minutes extra. And that's with doing a lot of stuff. Remember, like, this not including using the RPG and, you know, a lot of other stuff that we can normally do. But I wanted to, you know, make the longer video and have a good time and still get that S+. And there's Piñata looking at us saying, I need to damage her. You're not going to, buddy. And there you go. That's chapter 1. Took us about 6 minutes and 50 seconds. So 7 minutes. And we got a lot of loot from that. And a lot of these beginning Ganados are also going to drop a lot of loot for us.
An object of ill omen. What terrible actions will be done in its name, and who will pay its dark cost? Because in this world, someone always pays. Best not to ask who or why. I understood that. Made my peace with it. Until that one night in Raccoon City changed everything.
Beautiful intro. I've been absolutely loving this DLC.
I'm heading to meet Luis at the rendezvous point now.
I'm seeing increased movement from Los Eliminados. Don't get careless.
Copy. Ada out.
All right, chapter 2.
At the church.
Pick up the knife. So yeah, we're gonna also be getting a lot of loot here. So yeah, I love that. They be dropping a lot of gunpowder.
Like that.
It's unfortunate that my boy Leon doesn't have that same type of luck. Got some rifle ammo right there, which is really good. La campana. Had some lingering noises right there. We already almost have enough to make another set of rifle ammo. So again, this is why it's so good to loot a lot of the beginning areas. We do have to fight the enemies here. Pick up that ring. But it's okay because this barrel is going to do a lot of work for us. Even more gunpowder. So already able to craft more. Absolutely love having all this ammo. Even more gunpowder. Of course, it's all RNG, so experiences may vary, but the game's pretty consistent at giving gunpowder. So I like to start off this part by at least shooting Piggy once in the head. I missed right there, but it's okay. And we're shooting these people with the TMP because we want to make sure Piggy is hit by the barrel. Sometimes you can get all of them in there, but if not, it's okay. Because, like, you know, whenever you're shooting them with the TMP, they, like, start tripping and falling. It's the most beautiful whenever they're all piled up by the barrel. So yeah, after that, you know, you shoot him once in the head, and with the barrel explosion, he'll pretty much go down with this bomb right here. Easy peasy. You don't want to spend too much time on these villagers. I didn't even need to waste a shot on her, but again, whenever you're trying to go for no damage, taking no risks. Especially with the axe people, the grabbers, you know, just... I wanted to make sure that they all stayed away from us. This part is not too bad to get past by him. You just pick up a flashbang and throw it through here so the archer doesn't hit us. Pick up the yellow herb, which, by the way, okay, so one extremely fun thing that, you know, I got out of this experience, because this is my first time doing it, was that we can sell the green, reds, and yellows for 10k each, which is absolutely insane.
I'm seeing quite the crowd here. I wonder what has them so riled up.
The president's daughter. Undoubtedly.
Couldn't have picked a worse time.
Consider the village infected. Complete local saturation.
I've read the file. I'll see what I can do.
So yeah, really quickly want to say that the comms, they actually do count towards your time. Cutscenes don't. So if you want to watch the cutscenes while you're playing your game, they don't count towards your time, but the comms do. I'm letting them play because, again, it doesn't make too much of a difference in the time overall. But still, if you're worried about running low on time, make sure you skip the comms. And for this part, it's really easy. We're going to backstab a lot of these people right here. Even more gunpowder. I mean, I'm loving it. That's what Leon gets. So you see those two barrels? Like when you have no ammo, Leon gets 2 barrels, and it's like, and if it's a triple item barrel, he'll get 3 bags of pestañas. So right here, I was actually kind of worried, because sometimes when they open the door, they just straight up sprint in. So I pulled out the TMP to take him out. And, oh yeah, make sure you take down this guy. Should be one more. Yeah, he's right there. So I did see in my other video that people were saying that sometimes they get the Piggy on the bridge. If you do see Piggy on the bridge, that means that you didn't kill him over there whenever we killed him with the barrel. Not the second one, the first one. But if you kill the first one, you won't see him on this bridge here. Gonna get this treasure over here. And that's another reason why we do kill that Piggy anyways, because even on the one on the bridge, you can pass by him if you just evade its attack. But the main reason why I want to take him down is because we want to be able to get this treasure and the barrels with no problem. Plus, you know, after that, you're walking through here. The only person that I have to worry about is this lady right here. And there'll be 2 enemies on top, but you can get past with no problem. Doing good so far. Gonna see our boy Leon right here.
Leon.
Look, that's us.
Why am I not surprised?
That's us earlier this year.
So kind of you to keep our friends busy. Let's see if we can find another route to the church.
It's like the village fight on professional is definitely
This way looks promising.
like when you're committing, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go for the S plus and professional. The village fight is definitely what's gonna test your, you know, your patience and to see like if you got what it takes. But you already know we made that easy. I'm so excited to tackle it again. I've actually restrained myself from replaying the main game until I, you know, go back to try and no damage it. But I'm so excited. You know, the Resident Evil itch has been itching hard this year. Give her a kick. Boom. Scratch her neck. Take him down. And again, we're going to be doing all the merchant requests. This includes the the 2 ornate beetles with the regenerators, which, by the way, you know, that part's not so bad. You know what actually ended up... Actually, you know what? We'll talk about it when we get there, because the Wandering Death Run, it's not that he's hard. It's just those spikes. Those darn spikes.
Here we are.
La Campana. Again, we're taking down as many enemies as we can, you know, without causing a disturbance as well. You know, try to get as many free backstabs as we can, because all the gunpowder we get is going to be absolutely necessary since we're about to fight Piñata. Also got a huge crit right there. You know, I'm definitely excited to retry the main game and use the TMP. Actually, I say that, but at the same time, the riot gun, we'll see. The riot gun is just so good. La Campana.
Stood up again.
Feels bad. Oh, there's Luis. Do you see him down there? One of y'all pointed that out in the comment section. I didn't even notice that. And I just saw that for the first time, you know, rewatching this. The little details. La Campana. It's our boy. He's always like, what? What is happening?
Don't worry, Leon. First time's free. Don't keep me waiting, Luis.
We just lost Lewis's signal. Somewhere in the vicinity of the forest. Expect the worst.
That's near Mendez, isn't it? He has a house there. Could be worth taking a look.
Do it. I'll see what I can find from my end.
So again, comms count towards your time, but if you do really want to watch them, you can loot barrels while you're watching the comms. As you can see there, like, you can destroy the barrels, pick stuff up. So it doesn't make it too much of a time waste. Gonna get this ruby right here. Poor Ashley. If you haven't watched this set, you can actually hear her right there, like where she is normally when you find her with Leon. Pick up that yellow herb. So right now we have 2 red, green. Okay, we have 1. But when we get 2, you get to sell each of them for 10k, which I was saying earlier is insane because that's like finding a treasure. And we're going to sell a lot of them throughout the main run, so it's really cool. And the first aid sprays actually sell for 5k each, so that's a lot of free money. Una forastera. We're going to get the glasses off of that guy because they sell too for pretty good money. But as soon as you do that, it aggroes them. Not so much to the rest of the people. I was wondering if I should take down a lot of those enemies, but I didn't think maybe using the snipe ammo and the TMP ammo to probably take them when they're like all aggroed was worth it.
Hey, stranger. So what are you buying?
Our other boy.
You've picked quite the place to set up shop, stranger.
Aye, and look what it brought me. Well now, let's make our first welcome.
So with our first set of spindles, we're going to be buying the black case because large resources is going to be absolutely a necessity for what we're using in this run, which you can use to craft TMP ammo, rifle ammo, and flash grenades. So definitely going to be needing that. I didn't equip it right there because I'm a noob. But we're going to be looting this place first. Thankfully, I'm pretty sure I still got a large resource here. But yeah, as soon as you buy it, make sure you equip it because when you loot this area, it'll already start paying off. In case you need it. But we still got good loot here. We got some TMP ammo. Got a couple of velvet blues. Gunpowder. And I believe I remember right here. Yes, I do. Gonna use that.
Perfect. Welcome.
Gonna fill this out. So yeah, a lot of the investment that we're gonna do first is for the sniper rifle because it makes Piñata a lot easier. It takes 4 headshots to stun him. If you shoot 4 headshots and he's not stunned, he only needs like a couple pistol shots, or you probably shot him in the shoulder. It happens to me too. So if he doesn't get stunned after a couple pistol shots after that, then use the TMP to get him to the stun state. So right here, we're gonna level it up to power level 3, those two to power level 2. And here I was just like, you know what, let me just sell some other stuff in order to just have it, you know, power level 3 for damage and the rest power level 2. Make this fight a lot easier.
Dazzled, are you? Our craftsmanship.
Oh yeah, and here I remembered to sell the, I was like, ooh.
Well struck.
So we can even show some more love to our weapons. And I was like, we should do the ammo capacity for the TMP. So with that, gonna use our first save. As you can see, we have 15 gunpowder and not another large resource to make another set of rifle ammo, but we're gonna be good with this. So we're gonna do our first save here, which, by the way, if you're going for an S+, you can do it by beating the game in under 2 hours and 30 minutes and doing it in 10 saves or less. Right now we're at 1648. Make sure to reload this and make sure to have your sniper rifle out. And time for what I believe probably the toughest fight in the entire DLC. We still make him go down quick, but if this part is difficult for you, don't worry, it's okay. Like, it is a tough boss fight. I promise you, the later fights in the later game are nowhere near as tough as Piñata is and Gigante, where Gigante's just more tanky. But we're gonna zoom in. He's always gonna sidestep your first shot, so make sure to wait, shoot 2 headshots, walk a little bit back. If he does this attack, it's amazing because you get to shoot sometimes 1 to 2 headshots at him. And we're gonna play around the fire, wait for him to make his move. When he does, take a headshot in. So again, it takes 4 headshots to stun him. Sometimes you may shoot him in the shoulder, and that's probably why he doesn't get stunned. But make sure while he's stunned, since it's a pretty long stun, to reload all your weapons. And then send him into the next phase with the Blacktail. Switch to the sniper. He can spawn here or behind you. So having a headset is definitely good. Gonna shoot twice and then throw a flash grenade. Now, if he's in the middle of like teleporting, it will actually not stun him. So make sure to be wary of that. As you can see, we've shot him 4 times. And he didn't get stunned. It's okay. We'll use the TMP. And he'll go immediately into the next phase. Do the same thing. Gonna headshot him twice. His last phase tends to be a lot easier because it only takes 2 shots to stun him sometimes. When he is stunned, before you knife, make sure you shoot another headshot, knife, and then shoot another headshot, and he'll go down. And if he doesn't go down, definitely we'll only need like 1 or 2 pistol shots, or you can use the TMP as well. But that's why the flash grenade is a lot better for this fight. Because again, even if right now it looked easy, I promise you, if you have trouble with this boss fight, I think me and everyone in the comment section can agree. This boss fight, if you're approaching it for the first time on professional, can be pretty difficult. But hopefully that makes it a lot easier. It's the most consistent way for me. As you can see, like if you watched my other videos, I've beaten him pretty much the same way every single time, and at most get hit sometimes once or twice. Here I didn't even get hit. But again, if it's your first time approaching it, second time approaching it, do not worry. I promise you the other boss fights are not going to be that bad. Gigante, which is the next boss fight, he's just a little tanky, which is what makes him a problem. But at least with him, you can there's more of consistency. Like the things I'll show you for the boss fight against him is a lot more consistent than this boss fight, because with the way Piñata teleports, it can be kind of RNG. But again, if you watched my other videos for the Piñata fight, it seems pretty consistent most of the time. Like, I think the way I just beat him here will go that way 7 times out of 10. It all depends on that teleport move, which he teleports behind you. That can be sometimes pretty annoying. But the flashbang, being able to like completely destroy his clone, makes it to like getting those 2 headshots and then throw a flashbang and get the other 2 headshots a lot easier. And again, his last phase is no problem because it only takes 2 headshots, which you can get if you're standing in the middle by the fire. And after you shoot him twice, he'll be stunned. Make sure you headshot him again. Knife, headshot. Oof. Just want to make sure I address that because I know that boss fight is a little tough sometimes. But after that, it's all chill because we get to loot all this precious loot. Make sure you pick up everything here. Loot it the way I did because it's the most efficient. But, you know, if you spend a little bit of time here, don't worry about it. Gonna get that S+, you know what I mean? And take no damage. Piñata really wants to damage us. We're not gonna let him. There you go. See, that case is already paying off well. We have a lot. We have a lot of small resources though. We're gonna be selling those because since we don't have a shotgun, it doesn't prove that effective for us. So we get to sell them for good extra cash. And we're on good pace. We're about to end chapter 2 right here. Hope you're having a good day so far. Hope your Piñata fight goes well, you know, especially that second one. I know she can be kind of erratic, but you got this. Yeah, Mendez's house. La puerta. Abre la puerta. Need to help our boy.
Accepted the gift.
Poor Leon. Mi cachucha. He knows. And with that, that's chapter 2. Another chapter down. So at the very beginning of what's going to be a long journey in all the Resident Evil games, but I'm so excited. On to chapter 3.
Keep them busy, Leon.
That's us after we just saved the dog. Even when, you know, everyone's like, the dog gives the giant more health. It's true. The dog does. But we have to save him. He's our boy. My puppy would never forgive me if I didn't save that dog. Plus, he's so cute, you know, the way he's waiting for you after you beat the giant. I love that part. So I'm gonna get that grenade. Oh, another big thing. So grenades even the small ones, since they're not that good against enemies, they're actually so good against the giant, because every time you throw it at the giant, it gives you 2 free shots at its plaga. So you definitely want to save. The more grenades you save for the giant, the way easier experience it's going to be. Because like heavy grenades are very good against enemies and bosses, but the normal grenades, they're kind of... you know what I mean? Definitely a lot better to save them for the giant. And they're not that good against Piñata either. So I definitely recommend saving it for the giant, because those 2 shots that you get to shoot at the plaga, plus it does damage to him, makes the giant fight a lot easier. Because after the giant, in my opinion, all the bosses after that are just absolutely free. Like when you see how we're going to destroy Final Piñata and then Sadler, it's just no problem at all. So once we get that, we're almost out of here. When I said that made me jump the first time I played, which I actually have it up on YouTube, like I screamed. I was not expecting them to be there at all. So yeah, for this part, you can always run past this first guy, but you can also shoot him with the TMP if you worried that he's gonna hit you. But after that, shoot the second guy with the TMP, and we're gonna shift out of there, or you know, grapple. TMP her. Yeah, this part's not too bad. These 2 enemies right here, though, they're almost never consistent at what they want to do. You know, they always want to do something different. Right there, oh my god, I forgot about that. I got so lucky that he grabbed the side of me, because otherwise I would have had to reset. So like in this game and in Resident Evil 2, whenever they grab the like side of you, you kind of like wiggle past them, and when that happened, my heart dropped. But I was like, ooh, the game spared us right there. I completely forgot that happened. Thank you, game, for sparing me right there. And we're looking good on ammo. We have like 31 rifle shots. So yeah, a lot of the saves that I do in this run are definitely way more aggressive, I guess I could say. Whereas like, if you watch my other videos as like guides, I definitely recommend the saves in there way more. Now, if you're using this as reference, you know, the strats against certain enemies or bosses, they're still very good. But the saves and guides, in my guides, I mean, are definitely a lot better. Here, I use a lot of my saves late game for the more chaotic parts, and I play a lot more aggressive with them in the beginning, so I don't save that often in the beginning as I do like towards the late game. Because again, when you're trying to get S+ on professional, you only get 10 saves, which is actually pretty good. Like, you know, in the main game, you only get 15, which with how long it is, can definitely have you feeling pressured up. Because I remember towards the end of this, I had like a couple of saves. I'm like, I guess I could just save anywhere. We have so much small resources that I definitely need to go sell to the merchant. Oh yeah, see right there where you see me try to use the first aid spray? The reason was for that is just to 100% make sure that that grab didn't count as damage. I was already pretty certain it didn't, but just in case. So you can see there that it didn't count as damage, so we're blessed. We're saved.
Welcome. I still have some new
So we're gonna sell some of this stuff, and we got the jacket back from that thief.
I'll buy almost anything. I knew you
Ooh,
would go get
50k. Can sell that too.
pleasure doing
Oh,
business with you.
hopefully I remembered to sell the, yep. Look at that, 15k. I was just like, ooh, actually we get 10k from the first aid sprays. I was like, you know what? These are going to be very interesting runs. Sell those, and we have 72k. Plus some spinels. Right here, I was like, we don't need anything.
Good things on sale, stranger.
Gonna upgrade the sniper rifle since we're gonna be using it against the chainsaw duo coming up here.
Craftsmanship demands no less.
Plus, it'll be really good for the giant as well.
Killed now.
So yeah, here normally like in my guides, I save right here just in case some shenanigans happen. But I was like, you know what? You know, we're just gonna go for it because I really wanted to save, you know, some of the saves for late game because I didn't know how the Sadler fight was gonna go. I had not used the weapons that I had going into Sadler.
I hope he's down here.
Come on, you already know. You already know the bolt rifle just absolutely destroys everybody. It's not even going to be a problem.
Not good.
But yeah, so you're going to see me save a lot more. Or you're going to see me use a lot of the saves late game. And even then, I was just like, I didn't even need a lot of these. I probably could have gotten by with like 6 or 7 saves.
Not a soul in sight.
Got 2 large resources there. So getting that black case, definitely worth it. Gonna make our way through here, pick up the cigarettes.
Is this his frequency?
Ada? I knew you'd find me.
That's my job. Are you about ready to hand over the amber?
There's a big house just outside the village past the windmill. You know it.
Yeah, I know it.
Then I'll meet you here. I'll be waiting.
Ciao. So as soon as that's over, Chainsaw 2 is gonna start in. So I said this in my last video, but in case this is your first time watching, there is currently a glitch, which we're not using any glitches, but in case you've heard of it, you can actually get past this part by immediately going for the wheel and just turning it, and for whatever reason the Bella sister just doesn't hit you. Now I'm not 100% sure on that, but I have had a lot of people say in the comment section that you can do that, but I'm not going to recommend it because that sounds like something that they're going to fix, because otherwise it would make this part, like, you know, kind of pointless. But at the same time, you know, going against them isn't too hard because of the window strat we use here. So the main reason we leave that bomb there is so we can do damage to Salvador, and also so we can focus on this guy, take him down, and now we're gonna kind of play like ring around the rosy with Salvador while poking him in the head with a sniper rifle. So if you stay around this area, you won't aggro Bella. I shoot his chainsaw right there. It happens. So that's what I mean. Sometimes shenanigans will happen. So if you watch my other guide and you're trying to figure out what's the best saves to use, I definitely recommend using your second save before this part. But since we're trying to use our saves way more conservatively, I just said we're going to try to, you know, we're just going to go for this. Take him down. So here you can sometimes make Bella step on the trap if you stand here. She doesn't here. I don't think she's done it in any of my videos. But I have seen her do it a couple of times whenever I was like practicing certain areas. I'm not sure if there's probably a way you can make her do it 100% of the time. She'll literally, it's so funny too. She'll like look at the trap and then be like, you know what? I'm going to step in this. So it makes it for a really funny moment too. But, you know, in case she doesn't want to do that, it's no problem. Bolt rifle is going to take him down with no problem here. And be careful. I actually had to reset one time because I jumped over, and while she's like in her death animation, the chainsaw scratched me. And I was like, well, should have saw that coming. Oh yeah, so yeah, this is what I was talking about. So see this wheel? Supposedly the glitch is that like, well, it's not even like a hard or like complicated glitch. You just simply turn the wheel, and for whatever reason, Bella won't chainsaw you, and since Salvador is behind you, you should be able to turn it in time. But again, I'm not going to recommend doing that because that definitely sounds like something that they're going to patch. And you know, I spend a lot of time on my videos, and I want them to age beautifully and, you know, to last like long term. And again, I don't want somebody a year from now who gets into Resident Evil, because there's always new people joining the Resident Evil community, and then they stumble across a video like this and they're like, oh, that's pretty cool, I'm gonna try to do that, and then they get chainsawed and like, Extriaa, you got me killed, bro, what the hell? No, bro, I definitely am not recommending to do that, because they're definitely gonna patch that. So, same thing like how I never did the sniper door glitch thing, because that, I mean, that one was like obviously doomed to be patched.
Wesker, to what do I owe this pleasure?
But it was still very cool.
Time, Ada. Find Lewis. Fetch me the amber.
I should probably thank you for this room. Are you staying? To back me up?
I'm not here to babysit you.
See that you remain an asset, not a liability. I have absolutely no use for your incompetence.
Easy with the threats, Wesker.
Just get it done. I'll be in touch.
He's so mean. And again, like so mean for a guy that wears sunglasses inside.
Okay. I've been waiting and you're still coming, right?
Yes, just had some business to attend to. I'm on my way now.
Got it. See you soon. Ciao.
Ciao. Oh yeah, so now we're gonna actually get a treasure that's in the backyard over here that you can even get while Mendez is chasing you, but it's definitely a bait because he will teleport to the other side and then there'll be a villager guarding that door. So I definitely don't recommend it because right now we're getting it risk-free, so it's definitely way better to get it right now when nobody's here. And since it's nighttime, this is when the plagas are going to start coming out, aka bullet sponges. So we do have to take down a lot of them because I don't want to take no risks. Plus these two, they go down pretty quick for plagas. Also, I got very lucky in that this guy dropped back instead of like immediately converting to plaga, because we can just finish him off with a knife. And we're gonna come through here. I don't believe, okay, actually no. Here I should have bought in the charm from the merchant that lets you have a higher chance of crafting more rifle ammo. So if you do talk to that merchant, definitely buy that charm because it's only like 2,500 or something. And I think we definitely had enough. So we're gonna loot this and we're gonna actually come through here instead of going through the front door because that guy is gonna get baited out there. And we're gonna pick up this golden chicken egg. But I'm going to be taking down a lot of the enemies here. Normally you can just run past a lot of these enemies if you know, if you're doing just a normal run and you know you can take a hit or two, then yeah, I definitely recommend. Ooh, I forgot she almost got me there. Yeah, right here I definitely realized how dangerous this all could be when you're taking no damage. Because as my first no damage run, I was definitely feeling how tense it is. Because like, you know, sometimes getting damaged and then having to reset sometimes back like, you know, 10, 20, sometimes even 30 minutes depending on how far you save off. It can be pretty crazy because, you know, we're trying to get that S+, so we're only limited to 10 saves. And I wonder how it's going to be for the main game. For the main game, it's probably going to be really tough to get the S+ and no damage. Because there's a lot of little RNG elements, but it's something I'm very excited to do. Same thing with all the other Resident Evil games. So as you can see, a lot of the enemies here, I'm taking them down. Because I don't want to take no risks. Plus, I also want the treasure that's in here. But again, if you're doing a normal run, you can just TMP a lot of these enemies in the leg and it'll stun them. Pick up that treasure and head your way out of here. But it was also really fun, you know. I feel like a lot of areas, because I'm one of those people too. I know one of the biggest things that can make S+ on professional or the hardest difficulty in Resident Evil games is that our natural instinct to take down all the enemies. You know, it's not smart to do that because, you know, you waste a lot of resources and ammo. So the game kind of, you know, teaches you that you need to skip past a lot of enemies. So, you know, to do something different and actually take down a lot of enemies here because I really don't want to get hit, made it really fun because, you know, it made me have to approach the way I use my ammo differently. See, that's the best thing that can happen, especially during a plaga area. If you like TMP them in the leg and they drop down and you're able to get that knife, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's dead. And they're still dropping a lot of gunpowder. By the way, the people on the roof, there's two dynamite people, one on the roof behind me and the one that you saw me take down. They're one shot to pistol shots, so, you know, don't waste sniper rifle on them. And with them down, we can also loot this area because during the giant fight, we really don't want to be on the ground, if ever. So a lot of this stuff that we're seeing here, we're not going to be coming back here, so we need to loot all this stuff because it'll help out a lot going into the giant fight. Get that pearl pendant. I have heard that there is loot inside these buildings, but you can only get to it if the giant destroys the building, which again means that you have to drop down, and we really, really want to make sure that we are rarely ever on the ground. The only time I recommend being on the ground is after you use your knife attack on him, and we immediately get back on the roof. Because the way you manage your roof space is very big for the giant fight. Yeah, looting absolutely everything, and we're going to have to make some space for the crossbow. Which again, shout out to the people that told me that you can rearrange stuff at the typewriter. So when you're at the typewriter, as you can see right now, this isn't counting towards my in-game time. So if you have like a messy inventory like me and you need to rearrange some stuff, do it at the typewriter. Don't do it while like you're pressing whatever your inventory button is. Just do it at the typewriter. Won't count towards your time. And yeah, that helps out a lot. So thank you again so much to the people that told me that. Absolute game changer. Little stuff like that, like it's insane. If you see how many comments I see that people will get the S plus with like a minute remaining, right? A minute, 30 seconds. There's been some crazy times. I've seen people say like in the main game, they'd be in the game in like 5 hours and 29 minutes and like 50 seconds, literally 10 seconds off. So something like this, where we spend a lot of time on our inventory, sometimes rearranging some stuff, that's a huge tip right there. So thank you again. And yeah, make sure you equip it. And right here, we are going to be using our second save. And we're ready to take on the giant. So yeah, make sure you always do all that stuff in your inventory, like, or you know, at the typewriter, and equip everything. So like in case you do die or you reset, everything's already set to go. All you have to do is run out. Oh yeah, this the bag of pistachos that was left behind the archer lady earlier. Oh man, the cabin fight, no damage. It's probably gonna be so chaotic. Okay, so to start off this fight with the sniper rifle, we want to zoom in, get 2 shots in, immediately hook up to the left. And we need 4 headshots to expose this plaga. So we're going to get 2 quick shots in. Immediately come over here, switch to the crossbow, and just spam it at him. It doesn't matter where you shoot it, just spam it at him. Gets a good stun on him. And don't worry about the axe guys. I don't think I've ever been hit by one of the axe guys like while I'm on the roof. But after we shoot that last one, immediately switch back. Shoot 1 shot. It'll make him go down. Reload the sniper rifle. Shoot the plaga once. And then we're going to go for the knife. God, this part is so cool. So this is going to be the only time that we're actually going to be on the ground. Or, you know, when we want to be on the ground. Immediately hook up to the first house. And come to the back. And we're going to use a flash grenade. That does a good chunk of health. And we're going to shoot him in the head here and not the plaga because he wobbles really hard. But after that, we're going to switch to the frag grenade. So remember, I told you if you save them, as you can see, it lets you shoot 2 shots that are pretty easy to hit. And the more you have, the better, because we're never really going to use them for anything else. So feel free to use them all here if you want to. Here I get some TMP shots in. Because you should be able to tell like when he's about, so like right here, yeah, you'll be able to tell when he's gonna take down the house because he'll just keep hitting it back and back. But if you're back here, you're still safe. And again, since we have more grenades, we want to take advantage of that. And there you go, he's already down. I mean, so after you shoot this shot and then we knife him, that's it. So like I said, this fight is definitely a lot more consistent. You know, the way we play the houses and always kind of playing in the back of the small house. You can also play in the back in the bigger house. But yeah, it buys you a lot of time because whenever he's destroying the building, you don't get that affected by it. And grenades are your friend. The more you have, the more free shots you can get in. Boom. Easy peasy.
Sweet dreams.
She's cool, man.
Hey, got a smoke?
I do. The kind you like. Now where's the amber?
Unfortunately, it's not on me at the moment. And you really should be telling me what a good job I did. Busted my ass and managed to hide it right before I got caught. Which is why I'm still alive.
The deal was, we get you out of here when you deliver the amber. No amber, no protection, Luis.
Such a stickler for details, Ida. Okay then. I'll go get it now, how about that? And I do have something else I need to get, too.
And with that, that's chapter 3. And we're doing good. So yeah, hopefully your Gigante fight, if you're using this as a reference, goes just as well as that. Like I said, every other boss fight after this is definitely a lot easier because our weapons are going to see massive improvements. Like the rate at which everything gets upgraded even more, it just goes super high. And the upgrade ticket on the sniper rifle makes it so insane. But as you can see, even right now, it's still doing so good. Poor Luis, man.
You probably didn't plan on coming back here, eh? Well, plans do change, no? Are you angry? You're angry. There is this one thing I must do before I can recover the amber.
Before. This is not a negotiation, Luis, so choose your next words carefully.
Whoa. Listen, there is someone who needs my help. You know me, always the good Samaritan.
Let me guess. Leon?
Yes, exactly. Leon and that young woman, they are both infected. They need this medicine. It slows the infection, and I know it works. I used it on myself. So,
Why does this matter to me?
Because you two are infected. It's what I researched for all these years, Ada, and I see the symptoms already showing in your eyes. You must already feel the effects, eh? The medicine will stop them for a time. Just trust me. You have a lot to gain and nothing to lose.
Okay, but this is your last chance. We do this first, and then the amber.
I'll let Leon know. Hola, Luis here. You guys still around?
I wanted to go home, but Ashley just had to see this castle first.
Perfect, because I have a present I want to give you. Medicine that will help to suppress the progress of your problem.
Where do we go?
Let's see. Come to the courtyard inside of the castle. We can meet up there. Ciao.
Ciao.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we?
Let's go. So yeah, this chapter's not too bad. The knights are pretty troll because small room. Actually, you know what? The knights aren't too annoying. It's actually the archers that shoot at you while you're fighting the knights.
My stuff should be there.
Along with the suppressant?
And at this part, the enemies, you can normally run past them. But here I was taking no risks. I was just like, they're all going down.
Be parasite food?
Because, yeah, like, you know, if I die here, or if I get tapped here, You know, it's all the way back to the giant. So,
Guess we'll find out.
like I said, there's gonna be a lot of sections where you're gonna see me take down all the enemies, and I'm like, I'm not messing around. And since we still had a lot of grenades, I just decided to throw it at them. Boom.
Of course.
Man, normally these enemies are actually very easy to run past. So if you want to conserve ammo. Also, I'm sorry, Luis. I didn't mean to shoot you, my bro. Perdóname, Habibi. Oh my god, this guy. I was so scared of this guy throwing, like, yeah, those, like, sludge balls at me. I'm like, open your mouth. Yeah, a lot of these guys you're going to see late game. I just throw a flash grenade at them because I'm like, they take forever to open their mouth.
Thanks.
No problem, bro. My bad for shooting you again. Still getting a lot of gunpowder.
No, no, no! We can't let the medicine be destroyed.
Luis, let it go. Luis. You're serious?
Yeah, Luis, you gotta be careful, bro. You know, he's a smoker. He can't last very long in here.
Luis,
That is why you don't smoke.
don't inhale the smoke.
Vámonos.
If you're trying to kill yourself, can you do it after you've delivered the amber?
It's all gone. Burnt to nothing.
Why is this so important to you?
There are things I must set right. But that is impossible now. It's all over, and I can't help them anymore.
Pull yourself together, Luis. Make more. You know how, just do it.
Yes, it is possible. The ingredients are all here, in the castle. Yes, I need time, but I can still get you your amber.
All right then, let's go.
Let's go.
Go back up this way, and figure out the next move.
I remember that part made me laugh the first time I played this. Luis, dude, just make more, bro. It's easy. And then he's like, actually, I can. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, it's that easy then. So here, we're already getting back a lot of our ammo. So even after the giant fight, don't worry. The game takes care of you.
Better off not knowing. Trust me.
Well, you can work for the devil for all I care. As long as you get me out here.
Unless you're playing the main game. I don't know why. The main game just has... it's... Maybe I'm just remembering it differently, but I feel like in the main game, they definitely troll you with the barrels or like the loot. And I remember I see that a lot in my comments. It's like, bro, I'm running dry out here and I shoot all these barrels and they have nothing in it. So I'm excited to revisit and see, is that really true?
I'll unlock the...
Like, I know they give you more gunpowder in this because, you know, it's shorter. But I'm excited to see.
Okay. Won't be my finest effort, but it might just work. Ada, find these ingredients. And just maybe I can make a new batch of medicine. Time's not our friend. You go. Find them, and I will go grab the amber. Wish me luck.
Oh yeah, right here I remember
This is where we part.
my puppy, he started getting under my desk. Started biting at cables, I think. And I'm like, you need to get under there. And I didn't get to wave goodbye to Luis. So a cool little detail. Yeah, like right here. If you turn around, Luis is actually waving goodbye at you. And I was like, no. My puppy be getting into shenanigans, you know, biting on cables and stuff. That one villager right there was just making like the most delayed sound ever. It's kind of funny, like whenever they go down, they'll sometimes just make noises for like 20 seconds after. But right here, this is an awesome spot because this is where we can finally get the flash grenade recipe, which is going to be a huge help with the knights, with the Gloria maze. Because yeah, the knights and the Gloria maze, if you get stuck at that part, don't worry. The knights are actually, they're a little troll. Oh yeah, make sure to sell the golden egg. And ooh, we get another 10k out of that. Sell those. Need to fix our knife.
Thank you.
Yeah, repair that.
You, stranger. Will that be
Flash
all?
grenade recipe, which is absolutely
We've been
huge.
saving that one for the right customer.
Ooh, I remember here, I'm like,
Molding
I want to fully upgrade it, but
specific needs.
we need to show love to all our other weapons.
We're starting to get an idea of your taste.
So I'm going to do these, all power level 2. This is what we're working with right now.
There you are, as you wish.
And it's so cool, like at the end when we have everything upgraded max,
Thank you.
it just feels so nice because enemies just go down so quick. But the TMP is absolutely huge for the knights. Because yeah, the knights it's not the knights that are troll, it's actually the archers. Because like, you know, they're trying to like shoot at you whenever all the knights is going on. There's a lot happening in that small room. But with the TMP, the flash grenades, they do a lot of work.
The first ingredient should be in this room.
Oh yeah, make sure before you get the tinta roja, the red ink, that you loot everything in here. Because if you pick it up, it'll spawn the cutscene and then you'll spawn outside. So I make sure that you loot everything first. Because you never know. Sometimes you might be a few materials away. Oh yeah, right. Right here at the pause again, because my puppy was just... He was really adamant that he wanted his walk a little bit earlier that day. It's our boy. It's us earlier this year.
You can stop right there, Leon. Wouldn't make me use this, would you?
Well, after 6 years, that is one hell of a greeting, Ada.
You don't seem surprised. Interesting.
Try using knives next time. Better for close encounters.
Not a bad move. Very smooth.
So who are you working for this time?
Oh, Leon. You know I don't work in town. Leave the girl. She's lost no matter what. You walk away now, and who knows? Maybe you'll live to meet me again. And then I might get you that greeting you were looking for.
You think I'm gonna give up that easy?
Right. How about we continue this discussion another time?
Man, I'm excited.
See you around, Leon.
I'm actually going to be doing Resident Evil 1 Remake after this. I'm super excited for that too. I'm probably going to be really rusty on that, but it's going to be really fun revisiting a lot of the Resident Evil remakes. Then after that, we'll do 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's going to be a good time. Yeah, so right here, if you are using this as a reference or guide, you can save right here before this part if you want to, although I don't recommend saving before this drill part because it's so easy. It's definitely way more cinematic. Plus, oh my god, these bases, they always have huge loot in them.
I've got a bad feeling.
Yeah, this part's not too bad. I always end up showing, like, if you shoot everything and then I'll turn around to see how far the drill is away, so it's never really a worry. Boom. 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 Yeah, very easy. I mean, look how far. It goes really slow. Here, though, I definitely do recommend saving after this part because the Knights and the Gloria Maze, they're just troll. That's the best way to describe them. Yeah, here we're going to save for save number 3. Again, we're using very little saves very early on, so late game we can use more. And even then, we didn't even need that many saves. Like 10 ended up being a lot for this, but I didn't know how the Saddler experience was going to go. Because again, like playing this game with no damage as a rule set, it feels like a brand new game again, and it's really awesome. It's really fun, and that's why I'm excited to revisit the other Resident Evils with no damage, because you have to play so differently. But at the same time, there's pros, like again, like in this, getting more money. So yeah, with these guys, use a TMP. As you can see, it makes them go down pretty quickly. As soon as they go down on their knees, just kick them, throw a flash grenade, and you get past them no problem. And normally, even if you have a lot of spindles, you can just run past them. Pretty sure I did that in my first guide video. Like, we just run past them because they drop 2 spindles, and if you're trying to get the upgrade ticket, you can get a little bit earlier here, like after the Gloria Maze. But if you don't, it's fine because, you know, the time that it is upgraded is not too far off. Like, we can get the fish and the waterway, and then you have the upgrade ticket, and that's only a little bit after that, so it's okay. Here, there's a lot of resources, and look how much stuff we can craft, so we're looking good. As soon as we pick this up, walk a little bit forward, bring this guy down. Watch out for this guy. Sometimes this guy super aggroes really quickly, but as soon as they have both their plagas exposed, so a flash grenade, immediately focus this guy. And while he's kicked and stunned, we want to hide over here so we can get a quick angle at these two and take them down. Because when they're down, I mean, focusing the Knights are not too bad. So in case you didn't know, Ada can actually knife these guys, and it makes him go down very quickly. And as soon as he goes down, we want to immediately focus this, and we want to take off as many armors as we can. Now here, I didn't have time to take down 2 of them, but it's no problem. If this is your situation too, it's okay. Just focus what you can. So a flash grenade take down 2, and then you can focus this guy right here. I definitely should not have done that. I should let the Knight come with me back here and focus him by himself, because I definitely took a risk there getting hit by one of the archers. See, like that, I can do that back here, and it would have been a lot safer. But we got them in then. A lot of stuff you can learn from your gameplay, especially watching over it. But yeah, with them down, pick that up. They drop a lot of spindles. Very rarely, they might actually drop large resources, which is not what you want. Because again, you can actually get the upgrade ticket after the Gloria Maze if you have all the spindles up to this point, and like, you know, the 1 or 2 extra ones that you find randomly in barreled. Because while it doesn't make too much of a difference, because like, you know, once we get the fish, we can upgrade our ticket there, or we can get the upgrade ticket there, but that's only like 10 minutes after, and there's not too many enemies between there and then, so yeah, here I'm like, we're looking low on resources, but it's okay. Sell the small resources. And right here, I'm like, do we even really need anything? I was like, no, we can save it, because we're about to get the Elegant Crown, which gives 100k.
Okay, Luis, that's 2.
Last one should be in a room accessible from the castle wall. You bring them all to the top of the wall, and I'll have your amber. Oh, and here's some more info I recovered about that old rock. Sending it now.
Ciao. So at this part, after the night fight, there's 2 fish in the lake, and there's that green herb right there, so it's okay if he took damage. Because yeah, the night part can be pretty hectic. But this Gloria part, I remember at first I found it difficult because Gloria becomes an Olympic sprinter the second he starts chanting. But the way we throw flash grenades makes it a lot easier because see, here's the thing. For whatever reason, if you throw flash grenades when he's standing, it can sometimes just not do anything. But if you flash him, knife him, and then flash while he's on the ground, he'll stand up and be flashed. It's weird, but the flash grenades have been a little wonky in the DLC, and they still are in the main game. But in the DLC, there's a lot of enemies that they get certain iframes during certain animations. So like here, for example, we want to get one quick shot in. As soon as that shot goes off, throw that flash, hit him with the knife, and we're going to throw another one. So Gloria can't run away. And see, he'll like stand up and he'll just be stunned. So I got scared there. I was just like, wait, this would have been a first if he was on the ground and I threw a flash and he stood up and wasn't flashed. But thankfully, it does work. So I can guarantee that that works every single time where flash. Okay, no. Headshot him with the sniper, flash, and the knife. And while he's on the ground, like laying down, throw another flash and then knife him when he stands back up. And then pick up the pillow, which we need for the door. And here I decided to clear out all the enemies, since we need to do the requests anyways. Plus, there's a lot of good loot here. So if you're doing good on time, it's good. Plus, I was very scared right here. Because I play with Apple headphones, and I keep saying I'm going to buy a gaming headset, but you know, they've done me well, the Apple headphones. Or the earbuds. But yeah, like, you know, sometimes I'll be hearing enemies that I can't tell if they're behind me or in front of me. So as you can see right there, I was like scared. I'm like, where are they? I'm like waiting for them to come around a certain corner. But yeah, there's another flash grenade right there. Got the treasures. I love that you can do that, Zeta. Yeah, right there. I don't know why it looked like I could hit him with the knife, but I guess I just ended up scratching his back. I'm pretty sure that's all the enemies down. We only need one more medallion. But I was like, get out. I'm like looking around. I'm like, y'all, you guys are not sending me back. I don't know if there's like a sneaky one around here.
That should do it.
But yeah, all the boxes here always have 2 items in it. So it's definitely always worth breaking them. Like right there. Ooh. 2 rifle ammo, we'll take that. And with that request done, if I remember correctly, we have 20 spinels. So now we can actually fully upgrade our sniper rifle. Or give it the upgrade exclusive. So that's going to give it 2x power. So on top of the damage already, and the crit that you can get whenever you headshot, it does 2 damage on top of that. So, or 2 times damage on top of that. So it's really good. Boom, get that. And we can actually get some gunpowder too. So we'll pick that up. Yeah, right here I'm like, ooh. It'd be nice to sell this right now, but we get a ruby not like probably like in 5 minutes. So it's okay. You don't need to sell that right now. Because right now we're going to do that and ooh. That thing, you're going to see the bolt rifle in the main game and in this. It's my favorite weapon. Next to the riot gun, just absolutely amazing. Oh my god. Okay, do you see how like I would turn right there? I don't know if you could hear it, but it sounded like a dog. Like, you know, like whenever the dogs are running around. I don't know if that was Ada, but I don't think it was. It sounded like the dogs whenever they chase you around the maze. I don't know how I heard it right there, but I just heard it again. So I'm glad to know that I wasn't, you know, hearing things. Because I was just like, was that somehow my puppy? That sounded like a big dog. And it scared me right there because I thought I was about to get jumped by some sort of like ghost dog. That's too funny. I had forgotten about that.
That sound.
But I definitely heard
That's
it.
right. I still have.
I wonder if that's like a bug or something. Maybe. We're looking good on flash grids. Also, we're still using the small case and it's doing us very well.
To take care of.
Boom.
So, what's become of the Amber?
Sorry, nothing yet. But my little helper is creating quite the commotion. Everything will work out just fine.
As long as you can keep your dog under control.
He's a good boy. Predictable.
Fine. Keep your mutt. But don't come crying to me if you get bit.
Leon, changed your mind yet?
Yeah?
Assuming you haven't, I've got a tip for you. Seems like something big is about to go down in the throne room. Babysitting's tough, huh?
Sometimes. You know, I have a pretty big family and a lot of nephews and nieces, so playing video games definitely is a good way to spend time if you're babysitting, especially if you have Nintendo games. Also, that guy dropped 3 gunpowder. That's awesome. Like, yeah, I'm loving how much gunpowder they drop in the DLC. Also, they need to make, okay, that case for small resources, they need to like release that for the main game, because that would make the minimalist challenge definitely a lot better. Because see how we're picking up a lot of small resources? It's because we don't need it. You know what I mean? But whenever you're doing the minimalist challenge, or you know, the achievement, I swear it becomes like rare, and you only find like large resources, and I'm like, oh my god. Also, yeah, that guy, I don't know why he spawned in so late. I swear sometimes he spawns in before we come over here. He was snoozing on the job. But yeah, I can take no risks. When you don't want to get hit once, gotta take everything just a tad bit slower.
I should check below.
Boom.
This must be the collection room.
The life is strange, butterfly. And with that, that's the last one. So we can make the cure, and we're almost done with chapter 4.
Got everything you need.
Good. I got exactly what you want. Oh, that's not good. The parasite is reacting to the amber.
So that's the amber. That looks like something Wesker would want.
This will knock out the parasite. But only for a time. You ready? A tu salud. Just remember, it's not a cure. We still need to find a way to get that thing out of you. understand. It should be working by now.
Take the ember and go. Once the parasite is sedated, you can give me back that damn stone.
I can't leave you here. Not like this.
Spare me. I'll be fine. You got another promise to keep.
All right, but you come find me as soon as you're done here.
And with that, that's chapter 4. Another chapter down. We're doing good. We got this.
Medicine. It's working.
So yeah, like I was saying earlier, right now we're about to get the elegant crown.
Reach him.
We have the other treasure that's going to give us 30k. We have this right here. Plus, the enemies that we've encountered so far haven't really acquired our sniper rifle to even have the upgrade ticket on it, because, you know, without it, it would still pretty much destroy all of them. So if you're low on spinels, it's okay, because once you get the fish that's going to be in the upcoming area, you can get the upgrade ticket for the sniper rifle and have it ready for what we're actually going to need it for, and it's the boss fights. But yeah, like right here, these enemies are very easy to take down. Gonna scratch his neck. Then I'm gonna take down these two. Now this guy, you can get a knife on him pretty easily, but sometimes this guy will come up behind you and whack you with a stick. So again, not taking any chances. Don't want to get sent back. And whoo, it's time for the elegant crown. I always get so excited in the main game and in this whenever we get it, because I immediately start filling it out. And this is going to help us level up a lot of our weapons. Because again, since we're not using the RPG, all the treasures and everything that we find is going to go to upgrading everything that we have on us to max. I'm pretty sure I maxed out the pistol, or the, you know, the blacktail, our sniper rifle, and the TMP. And I'm pretty sure the knife. So yeah, we're going to end this game with all of those completely maxed out, even with the exclusive upgrades. Get that velvet blue. And so yeah, again, as you can see, we haven't run into too many enemies. So if you don't have spinels to upgrade your ticket back there, where we did it after the mates, it's okay.
Hope it's not a sign of
Even the power level 4 sniper, which it was before this, takes down every enemy in one shot. And if they're a plaga, it takes down the plaga in one shot too. Like the enemy, he's going to plaga. Oh, right here. Oh, I always love it. I get to like thank people in the comment section. Okay, so right there, you saw me shoot that lock off, right? I read in my last video that if we shoot that lock, we can actually go through it, and we ended up doing it here. So thank you all to the people that told me that in the comment section. It's pretty cool. It gives us a little shortcut to the valve. So again, thank you all for that. I've learned so much stuff from the comment section. I'm excited to see what other stuff I learned from other Resident Evil games, from people that know stuff in the comment section too. Because again, all the stuff that I put into my videos, it's literally just add-ons to what I've learned, not only from playing a lot, but also from people in the comment section helping me out a lot. Again, thank you all so much. And thank you all again for 10K subscribers. It's just absolutely mind-blowing. Yeah, this guy, normally we fight him in front, and he's not even ready for us to be behind him. He's like, what? how'd you get behind me? The comment section. My comment section fam. That's how. Yeah, right there, I was scared to get hit by that guy. Oh, also right here, I was scared of this Novi right here. I'm like, where are you? I was so scared right there. I'm like, hello? Are you out there? But yeah, cool little shortcut. So thank y'all again. And for all the love and support. Definitely want to pick up the, yeah. I thought I was about to skip that scope. I was like, there's no way. Because we definitely need that for the regenerators later on. Also, those two, that's 20K right there. That is awesome. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. Oh, my God. Right there. Yeah, you can see I, like, paused for a second. I, like, took a deep breath. Also, I don't know how that shot didn't hit him. He almost got me with that quick scope. It's so funny, like, watching myself kind of, like, pause and take a second because I was like, oh, my God. That was scary. But yeah, with them down, I'm just clearing out everything just to make sure there's nothing around. There's normally a Novi right there, but I guess he spawned on the other side. There's also normally one right here, but I'm not sure where he went. Oh my God. Oh wow, I'm so sorry. That scared me again. Wow, that scared me in game, and that scared me watching. I don't know why he's not on the, like, on the bridge. So, like, normally when you go the other way, he's like waiting on the bridge part, but right there, I guess he was below. Or is that the one that's by the treasure? That one's the one that's by the treasure. I'm not sure why he aggroed like that. It's probably because we came from the other way. That scared me. But yeah, before we head down there and clean up the rest of the enemies, we're gonna sell all this, which, whoo, 200K.
I'll pay a pretty penny for that.
Sell the small resources. I mean, we're about to do a lot. Gonna just, you know, upgrade this, because it's gonna be what's gonna, you know, deal with a lot of the boss fights for us. So we're gonna show it a lot of love. Same thing with the TMP. Oof, have the power maxed out on the TMP. Show some love to the Blacktail as well. I mean, just look what we're rocking with right now. Almost everything's maxed out, and there's still so much treasures. Oh yeah, we're also gonna buy the high-powered scope. Probably better just to sell that scope, the one that we're not going to use anymore, because we're going to switch between this scope and the infrared when we get to the regenerators. So yeah, definitely just sell the, you know, the old scope. Also there, I didn't know if the snake can bite me, so I took no chances. I'm sorry, snake. And we're looking good. Oh yeah, be careful with these guys. Because with the TMP, I'm not sure if it's because of a lot of the stray shots, but they can sometimes be tanky. And they can jump pretty far, like way... It'll sometimes catch you off guard with how far they can jump. This guy is almost always a plaga. I don't think I've ever seen him not be a plaga.
Not again.
And yeah, see where that hanging treasure is? That's normally where the Novi is. So I guess he aggroed to us when we're coming back from the bridge. And here's that fish I was talking about that gives us the spinels once we sell it. There you are. Ooh, looking low on space. So we can actually buy the next case pretty soon. So we're just going to take out some stuff so we can fit them in here.
Caught myself a big one. How long had it been?
Also, I gotta keep saying it. I love that Ethan reference. I'm actually a huge fan of Resident Evil 7 and 8. I love them so much. And the Shadows of Rose DLC. Definitely gonna throw those in the no damage.
Welcome. Got some rare
Sell
things
that.
on sale, stranger.
Sell that.
I'll buy.
Ooh, I almost forgot to sell the 2 red, green, and yellows. And with that, we get 8 more spindles, so we can buy the shield charm and the other 10-pack of gunpowder. Buy a bigger case. And also buy some resources since we just got some more gunpowder. And I mean, we're looking good on flash grenades. And more sniper rifle ammo can't hurt, especially since we're going to find more gunpowder in the cave below. And here we're actually going to use our save. Because in case there's some, you know, Garador shenanigans that happen. So that's going to be save number 4. And we're at 104.23. But yeah, the sniper rifle against the Garadores is absolutely insane. I believe I killed them so fast even that the spider plagas didn't even spawn. Yeah, watch out for the no. Oh my god. Yeah, see, they are they are tanky sometimes. Like in the main game, I always use the riot gun on them. No shame. And I'm gonna do that again whenever I do a no damage run on it. Always pick up that 5 gunpowder, by the way. Because it's kind of like in a sneaky spot, so it's very easy to miss. But yeah, see, like right there, we shot him in the head, and for whatever reason, it just said, you know what? He just ate it, I guess. Gives us more gunpowder. And there's going to be 10 gunpowder in the Garador room, so we're looking very good on resources right now.
Thanks for the directions, Luis.
My boy. Ooh, we're looking so good on gunpowder. Yeah, look at that 10-pack right there. So right here, we want to shoot them from this side. And I like to shoot both of their plagas once. Throw a flash grenade. And while he's kind of like, you know, freaking out, take him down. And yeah, also the other Garador died. I believe it's because his plaga was exposed whenever I threw the flash grenade at him. But yeah, I mean, it's done. And here I was just so amazed that I guess we took them down so fast that the plagas didn't spawn. The spider plagas that jump on their backs. Yeah, like right here, I'm like, hello? Where are they? Now, don't take my word for it, though. They probably do still spawn. Just maybe there's a certain trigger for it. I'm not sure. But we want to pick up these blast arrows because, again, we're going to use that against the final Piñata fight. Which is going to be no problem. We're going to absolutely destroy Piñata. Another 5 gunpowder right there. Yeah, like the gunpowder in the DLC, amazing. So yeah, that's why we used a lot of our saves like sparingly in the beginning, because I didn't know how a lot of these fights were going to go whenever you're trying to avoid taking damage. Because, you know, you had to play in a certain way. So I'm glad that I saved them for moments like this where I can save before the Garadores and save before Piñata and then also save like towards the end of the game. But I believe after this, I don't save until the like mini mic section.
I have some new goods that might interest.
Like, look at that. We're looking so good on resources.
I've got something new for you. A deal well struck.
So that and that.
A deal well struck.
It just feels like we have so much pestañas all the time. It's nice.
What can I do you for?
Like, we can just top off the sniper
Your
rifle.
weapons are in good hands.
Or actually, yeah, I think I remember. Yeah, no, we do top off the sniper rifle.
For size.
Like, we only need like what, 2K to like upgrade the last one. But at this point, I mean, it's amazing. Yeah, make sure you bring this over. Again, like, before you fight certain boss fights, just in case you die and you want to, like, you know, go into it straight, make sure you have everything equipped, everything reloaded. So, like, right now, when you save, for example, whenever you reset, all you got to do is load up your last save. Which also a big tip in case you've never played the main game and like you're thinking about getting into Resident Evil and you're watching this. If you die, make sure that you quit the game and then load up your last save, because if you press continue, it adds your previous time to your current in-game timer. So definitely important to remember that.
I need to put that thing down.
That's it. Come on now. This spot will do.
Can't stand the clingy type. Time to end this for good.
God, that cutscene is so good. So just like the giant, we're going to spam all the bow into her. And it does very good stun damage. So you keep spamming. And preferably you want it to look like this, where you keep your max distance. Like the farther away the better. Because sometimes she'll just walk slowly, menacingly. And as you can see, we have her stunned. Make sure you reload. Keep shooting. Get in all the shots. Prepare to evade. Throw a flash grenade. Oh. Oh, that was a close one. Throw a flash grenade. Yeah, get ready to avoid too sometime. Oh, right there. It didn't even stun her. Yeah, see, that's the iframes I'm talking about. Sometimes they get weird iframes from certain things. So that probably won't happen in your game, but if it does, it's okay. Because we have a lot of flash grenades, so hoping your situation is like that too. Just throw another flash grenade. Get all those free shots in it. That's why it's so good to have like max distance after like you're using the bow on her. Because she'll just like walk towards you and you can just spam headshots on her. And then, you know, once she like closes in the distance, throw a flash grenade and then run past her and then try to get max distance again and keep headshotting and just always have the evade button ready. And if you thought the first phase was easy, well, you're about to see the second phase is, you know what, I'll let it speak for itself, because again, I always like to let the bolt rifle speak for itself. As you can see, it destroyed the first phase, and that's with a bugged flash grenade. So right here, also second phase can be pretty buggy with flash grenades. I'm not sure why. But yeah, toss that out. It lands. So we're just gonna spam. Now you can actually even take down the second phase without ever having the Novi spawn. Right here, she does spawn in the Novis, but it's okay because with the TMP, they're kind of like the ones against Sadler where they're all one shot. So yeah, they go down so fast. I was like, oh, I forgot you guys are so weak. And yeah, see, she was very weak or like close to being stunned right there. And there you go. I mean, the bolt rifle is absolutely insane. I can never vouch for it enough. It's just an amazing weapon. Absolutely destroys phase 2. Along with the TMP being pretty close to fully upgraded. The power is fully upgraded. But the Novis are one shot anyways. Blech. Buenas noches, piñata.
To find Luis.
And with them down, look at this. We get boss room loot, which is whew, always amazing. Like, look at that. We got the rifle ammo. And actually here, I was actually happy the Novi spawned. We got 2 heavy grenades. I forgot about that. That is really nice. That is super good RNG. But yeah, look, the Novi's dropped a lot of ammo for us. And just that boss room loot is just always so good. Craft 2 flash grenades.
Ada,
No.
a bad guy. Krauser just stole the amber. Leon's fighting him now.
I'm on my way.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to make it. I'll send you my files. They should help.
The amber, Luis. Where is it?
Thank you for the chance to do good again.
What are you saying?
I'm grateful. Like I said, I'm just your good old cement. How about you help Leon when I'm gone, eh? Speaking of... sounds like he needs me. Leon!
Damn, man. Rest in peace to our boy.
Krauser. Luis, the goodbye's gonna have to wait.
Goodbye, Luis. Rest in peace to our boy. Again, let's show some love to Luis. Rest in peace, Luis, in the comment section for him. Because again, I feel like it represents such an important thing where, like, no matter where you are in life,
You're not getting away.
you can always better yourself. No matter, like, you know, if you think that you can't fix something or you can't, you know, better yourself to a better cause or to just, you know, improve yourself at whatever you want to grind in, always remember that you can.
Leon, there's only time to say this once, so listen up. They took your friend to the top of the clock tower. If you hurry, you might get there before she turns into one of them.
So you aren't heartless after all. I guess I should be thankful.
Yeah, you should.
So always believe in yourself.
Back to Krauser.
Always show yourself some love, your family some love. And I promise you, you can get past anything. You know, surround yourself with good people, good vibes, positive energy. And promise, no matter what you're going through, it always end up better in the end. So yeah, let's get this done for Luis. And yeah, pretty cool that you can shoot down that one bug right there. So you can start that quest off early.
How do you get over those?
We gotta take him down in the main game, get our revenge for Luis. So it's funny that for whatever reason, Krauser is just like Mario hopping everywhere. Still getting good gunpowder drops. Which, you know, we'll keep taking because the more flash grenades and sniper rifle ammo we can get, the better. I don't normally like crafting TMP ammo since I only really started using the TMP in the DLC. But since you only get 15 ammo, it's just not worth it compared to the sniper rifle and flash grenades. And the game does a really good job at giving you TMP ammo from barrels. I'm pretty sure it's even like that in the main game. But yeah, we're looking good on ammo right now. And we can keep the crossbow on us, so any like random ammo that we find also has the possibility to drop that.
Bobs too, mate.
So we're gonna sell some stuff,
Your valuables won't do you much good in the ground. A deal well struck.
and we're back at 40k. And here, have that completely topped off.
There you are. As you
Getting close to the
will.
TMP.
I'll keep a lookout for her.
Oh yeah, and here we want to equip the shield.
Welcome. I got something new.
The shield charm. And see, right now, see, remember earlier when I said, remember to buy the rifle charm? Yeah, this one. We probably could have gotten a lot of rifle ammo. Because it gives you the possibility to get like that extra craft ammo. And for rifle ammo, it's always 3. So definitely worth getting that since it's only 2,500. And here, normally when I work on a guide, I definitely recommend saving at this part because of the one-shot stuff. Or like, you know, the rocks, they drop up and down and can one-shot you. But here I was feeling really confident, so I want to save that save for later. But if you're using this as a reference or guide, I definitely recommend to save that. Also, that's why I love that charm. Also, cool collateral right there. But yeah, with that charm, we're able to pull away shields, and it even stuns them for like a second. So it's really cool. Pick up those blast arrows. So yeah, if you're using this as a reference or guide, I definitely recommend saving here. Because yeah, the saves that I use for this run are not the most like optimal or like friendly ones. They're kind of more just what I want to test out with the no damage. Because yeah, anytime you're dealing with one-shot things like these rocks, you never know, mistakes happen. I've definitely had my fair share at this part. And the last thing you want to do is to go back, you know what I mean? Especially before a boss fight. You want to be done with it. There's a second bug. Yeah, see, they're not too bad to get past by. Plus, you can even bait in enemies on it. Like right here, we come back over here to get this treasure. Since we can get like 20k for it. And here I'm like, don't worry, buddy. We got something for you. Boom. You gotta love it. So make our way through here. So I have a lot of sniper rifle ammo. Take down this enemy because don't want to risk him quick scoping me like that one other guy almost did. Oh, I remember right here. I forgot to get the emerald that's right above me. But I do remember going back for it. And this is why I love this scope. Oh yeah, whenever you're scoped in, it's better to like unscope and then scope again. Also, I missed.
Lights out.
Because if you like scope in and then like move it too far to the left or right, it like woggles the aim. So yeah, we got this emerald back. And right here, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit nervous, because yeah, I don't want to get one-shotted here and go back. Last bug is right there. Another quest down. I still can't believe we found 2 heavy grenades from that boss room area. That was awesome, because we're definitely going to use that later on. So right here, again, we're going to take advantage of the shield charm. Give me that. I love that it stuns them. They're just like, what just happened to me? Te quité tu shield. That's what happened. Yeah, right here, I'm definitely playing it slow because there's like archers and I'm like, I don't want to get hit. Boom. Boom. Also right here, yeah, see, whenever you go up those stairs, one guy will spawn behind you. I don't know where exactly he spawns. Like, does he run all the way up here if he randomly spawns? But yeah, watch out for him. Use that barrel for that. And one of these will always be the one-shot Blaga. So it's good to be wary of that. Definitely has to be this one, right? Yeah, it will. That max upgraded bolt rifle, it's just so good. Time to see our boy. It's our boy, and it's us too. It's us a couple months ago.
Ashley!
Leon.
Fool, Mr. Kennedy.
I love this cutscene.
Bestowed with Lord Sattler's grace, and yet failed.
Just keep him busy a little longer.
Mongrel. Blah. That part is so funny. Leon is so cool. Yeah, see, the game takes good care of us when it comes to submachine gun ammo. Like, I don't think I craft any TMP ammo once in this run, and we're always taken care of.
Krauser has possession of the amber.
You continue to disappoint me.
I'll have it back before long.
See that you do. The mission must proceed as planned.
Understood.
And coming down here, we're almost done with chapter 5.
Client happy.
Yeah, these enemies also take no chances. Gonna take them all out. That guy saw his friend get shot and he's like, protect my face with my hand. Also, this is a really good treasure to get. I normally just run past this part, but that brass pocket watch, definitely worth taking down the enemy here for it. The bolt rifle. It's really just the chef's kiss. Grabbed even more ammo for it.
Damn it.
Leon.
Leon.
Ah, damn it.
Looking for something?
And with that, that's chapter 5. Still doing good, no damage. And on to the next chapter. We're almost there.
You look like you've got something to say.
I have something to ask you. But I don't think I'll get a straight answer. Raccoon City. You know, after the incident, the world changed. Try to save one person, 100 others die. I guess I changed too.
You. Leon S. Kennedy. You haven't changed. You just think you have.
So here's my question. Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use me again?
What do you think? We're here. Don't think too hard, handsome. See you later.
Story of my life.
Oh yeah, I forgot she put like an Apple tag on him. The cutscenes are so good. I love what they did with like the different perspectives.
Whose blood are you here for this time? Mine or Sadler's?
That all depends on you. Change of plans. Of course, you're free to refuse.
Think that gun's gonna be enough?
Interesting.
Okay. I'll do it. But cost you extra.
Wise decision. I'll send you the new coordinates. And remember, I do not like...
Waiting, I know.
Like, bro, there's no sun outside. Do you really need sunglasses? But I guess even like in his dark room where he like watches over us and everything, he has sunglasses in there too, like they're gunners. So I guess he really needs his sunglasses everywhere. Also, I love the soundtrack here. It's so good. There's actually so many like really good, you know, Resident Evil soundtrack. Just gaming soundtracks in general are just so amazing. Let me know what's y'all favorite gaming soundtrack in the comments, cause I need some fire. Drop me your most favorite one. Cause yeah, there's so many games. I mean, Resident Evil, Silent Hill. I mean, just even like other games, like a lot of Nintendo games have really good music. Final Fantasy, the Souls games. I mean, there's just so many. Yeah, those two enemies are really easy to take down. Free backstabs. Get this treasure. And here, there's going to be 3 enemies that spawn out of this door, and they just run in straight. So we can just use a flash grenade here since we have so many. And we can just use our knife on them. Sometimes the knife prompt will show up and it won't use the knife on them. Don't worry. That does happen. Definitely happens to us a lot. But yeah, with that one flash grenade, I mean, you save a lot of ammo. Don't even really need to focus them down. Shoot that treasure down. Get this for another 10k. Some gunpowder here. And I mean, we have 7 flash grenades. We are doing good. And there's gonna be 2 enemies here. Now, I used a sniper rifle on them, but they don't drop any loot. So, if you're low on ammo, just use a pistol on them. Take down this enemy.
Lights out.
Oh yeah, also right here, if you aim right here, the game will kind of like zoom it in for you for whenever the enemy spawns, and you can get a headshot on him. Although right there, I'm pretty sure I shot him in the chest, but it's okay. Most of the time, he's actually a plaga too, but if you do get that one headshot on him where he goes down, that's one less enemy you have to worry about. But this is definitely a good part to save in. Right here, I was trying to see, can I get any enemies here before I go in there? But unfortunately, no. Yes, sir.
I knew I could count on you. I still have some new items you might be interested in.
I mean, look, we're doing so good on Pistanjas too. I mean, we are just always
At a high price.
above like 40k. Finish that off.
That's about all I can do for
Fix
this.
that.
That's good work, if I do say so myself.
It's really fun upgrading all the weapons.
This kind of comeback when you can act dazzled, are you?
He gets so mad whenever, like, you know, I accidentally try to buy something I can't afford. He's like, come back when you actually pay. Like, bro, I'm good for it. You know that.
Interesting choice.
Like, I'm sorry.
I mean it in a good way, of course.
So right here, since we're not going to be using the spindles for anything, I'm just like, I guess we could just buy a bunch of velvet blues.
There you are.
Because, yeah, here I was just like, you know what? We may actually be able to upgrade all our weapons, except the crossbow, since it's not... I mean, it's good, like, for what it needs to do, it never even really needs to be fully upgraded. Oh, yeah, also sell that. I keep forgetting to sell it. And with that, we're going to be on save number 6. And also remember, when you pause the game, so like here, when you pause, your in-game timer stops. So if you're new to the game, that's a big thing to note too. You can pause the game if you need to take a break. So to start off with this part, I like to shoot that barrel to stun that piggy because he likes to run straight at you. But with the fully upgraded sniper, he goes down in 2 headshots. And this is another one of those areas where I make sure I completely take everyone down because I don't want to risk it. Shoot that piggy up there once in the head. Boom.
Lights out.
2 shots, he's down. That's a plaga.
I was afraid of that.
Boom. The way they'd be laughing. So yeah, taking no chances here. Absolutely gonna take down everybody. Whereas normally, if you're just doing this part, it's not even really worth the ammo waste. You can just run past everybody, especially if you have the TMP or the Chicago Sweeper. Or in this case, like if you have a lot of flashbangs, you can also use some of those. Whoops, did not mean to jump off there. The music is so good. Then yeah, we're still looking good on ammo. Porquito.
Sorry I'm late.
Leon.
We got the medicine just in time.
Can you stand?
Where's Luis?
Rest in
Where do
peace.
Till the end. Come on. We don't have much time. Let's get rid of these things.
For Luis.
Ada, come in. There's a lab where we can remove the parasites. Had a crazy hunch that you'd know where it is.
Their most important facilities are housed in their sanctuary at the top of the mountain. That's where I look.
Huh. Ada the encyclopedia.
Happy to help. Now you owe me.
Now it's time for that part.
Don't die.
The part that I knew going into it was going to be hectic, which is this quest and plus the Wandering Dead. He did cost me a few resets, but it's okay. Because we found a way how to approach him without taking damage. Of course, we have to take him down, whereas normally you can just run past him. And, you know, he'll do, like, damage to you, but he's not that scary. But in a case like this, yeah, we're going to have to take him down, and it is terrifying. I also think here, I forgot to get the first ornate beetle off of the regenerator behind me. I did. Because I remember on one of the resets that I was just like, I'm going straight back into, you know, the Wanderer Dead. I'm going to get him this time. But we end up coming back. See, like, that's the thing. You can visit this part again. The one funny thing is, though, coming back, you actually have to take down a piggy and then 2 spider plagas. So that was fun. Get this large resource. Oh my god, I remember this part. I think... Yeah, like, how did that not count? Like, 2 of them. My heart dropped right here. Oh, so close. He almost grabbed me and jumped on me. I guess I must have missed by, like, an inch or something. Because I was very surprised whenever those 2 shots didn't take down a plaga on his body. That was very close. That one you can just only run past, and even taking him down isn't that hard. I don't know why I struggled right there. I guess I just missed by like half an inch or something. But also, it's very tense too. It's like, again, playing when you're trying to take no damage, the fear factor is amped up so high. I'm like, oh my god, I need to be careful. I believe this one, did this one take a few shots? Yeah. So I think I was just missing. Yeah, like right there, I definitely did. I'm choking. Get that first ornate beetle. And yeah, we definitely forgot the first one in the regenerator room. But it's okay. We can always go back for it. So that's like, you get a lot of snipe ammo in this area. And yeah, as you can see, the game takes very good care of us whenever we want to get some machine gun ammo. Although I'm not sure why I knifed the thing right there. Agarra la batería. Shukran.
That was bound to happen.
And yeah, right here, this guy also scared me. Because they can be pretty tanky when they have a plaga on their back. And the way they be sprinting at you, I'm like not taking any chances. Oh, ooh. That is scary. Get even more sniper ammo right here. Get a large resource there. And we already have enough, or almost enough, to craft another sniper round. It's so creepy hearing them breathing. Like, listen to that. That's so like scary. Boom. Yeah, this one is normally pretty much the easiest one you can run past by. But I guess since we have to take down the Wandering Dead. Look. Oh yeah, his body was like in the way. And like, look how fast this guy runs once he's like locked in. Oh my god. It is so scary. And the thing is, if he does a spike attack, he even has iframes. Like, you can throw a flash grenade, and if he's in the middle of doing his like little needle attack, he'll have iframes. But thankfully, we're able to take him down there. He wasn't too bad. I was expecting it to take way more many tries, because I kind of going in with no idea on how to approach it, but he only ended up grabbing me like twice, I think, with his needles. And it's nice because now, since we're not running past them and worrying about him like chasing after us, we can loot this area. More gunpowder there. Yeah, like normally this part, I don't loot this part because I'm normally running away from the Wandering Dead. But there's actually a good amount of stuff in there. Oh my god, I forgot about this part. So again, we forgot to get the other ornate beetle from the regenerator downstairs. So I end up sending that to the typewriter because I'm like, okay, we're done with that. Can send that to the storage. And now we're going to just sell the 2 ornate beetles. And then I'm going to realize whenever I talk to the merchant, I'm like, oh my god, I forgot. So that definitely costs a good, like... Yeah, right there. I'm like, wait, what? Did I not grab it? Because I grabbed it in the previous 2 resets, and then I was like, oh my god, how did I forget that? So yeah, that's probably a good 2 to 5 minute waits right there, but it's okay. We still end up beating it like in 1 hour and 57 minutes. And here... Here I was just like, bro, I can't see. Why am I even... They didn't even react. Piggy was just like, wow, that was so off. I'm just gonna stand here, bro. Like, that was embarrassing. I'm just gonna ignore you, bro. And he just didn't do anything. That's funny. So yeah, we make mistakes. And it happens. You know, it's okay. We make up for it. We get the scope. So yeah, normally when you do this, if you come back, for whatever reason, a piggy spawns here in 2 plagas. I'm not sure if there's a reason for that. It's not like he drops any good loot. If anything, I remember the first time I played, I thought he was the one that dropped the ornate beetle. Until I released my video and somebody actually told me, like, no bro, the other ornate beetle is actually in the regenerator that's in one of the tubes. And I was just like, wait. Seriously? I was like, I never even noticed that. Like, I completely skipped past that regenerator the first time. I didn't even notice it. I was like, oh, that's nice. So I'm not sure what the point of the piggy is there in the dark. But we get that second ornate beetle.
Okay.
He's not too bad to take down. And with that, I believe we only have one more request left, which is to shoot the bugs around the laser area. Which I thought that part was also going to be super chaotic, but it actually ended up not being too bad. So we're going to sell this other beetle.
Welcome. I still have some new items you might be.
Oh, he drops a gold bar, actually.
You were a go-getter. Well, I'll keep
So I guess that's a good 15k. Can fill this out. So we can get more upgrading done.
welcome.
Like at this point, I was pretty excited because I'm like, ooh, I really want to make sure everything is upgraded.
Penny for that.
So we're going to put the exclusive ticket on that.
We've given this one all we have. There you are.
Gonna start showing the Blacktail some more love. Oh yeah, and we buy the TMP stock.
When you've got the space.
Cause I actually really,
That cash in
you know, outside of this DLC, I never really used the TMP in the main game. So I've never even used a stock on it. So I was actually curious on how much better it makes it controlling. It's pretty good.
Welcome.
Now you just need some space for it.
Let us know when
There you go.
some room. All yours, stranger. I've got something new for you. Try that.
Max
on
out the
for
power on that. So that's what we're rocking with.
I'll keep a lookout for items.
So we almost got a fully upgraded Blacktail. So that's going to be 3 weapons. I'm pretty sure I also fully upgrade the knife, which, I mean, it's nice having a fully upgraded kit.
There.
If the blast arrows were easier to construct and didn't need, you know, such specific things, I'd, you know, try to fully upgrade it too. But honestly, by itself, it does its job just fine. Especially for this next coming part, the laser part. I think that's probably its best use case. And for the giant, I really do like that you get enough arrows to take out the giant. Or not to take him out, to have him almost done with this first phase. Because you get to stun him, so I definitely like that. And then using him for the piñata fight is really nice too, because it pushes her like super far back. I really should try to fully upgrade it and just see, like, if you actually focus on like fully upgrading it, does it have like super big benefits? I'm still curious about that. Like, I wonder how it would fare against like Piñata. Although I feel like Piñata, like the fight, even though it's like more mid-late game, it's just better used on other things because the ammo is so scarce on the crossbow. So I feel like it's still pretty early to tell. I need to do like a,
Excuse me. Can I see your ticket?
like before I started making kind of like only long videos, I used to make a lot of like showcases for the weapons in RE4, and I kind of want to do one for the crossbow. Just kind of see like how it maxed out does against every boss, but I think I'm gonna have to use cat ears or something. Unless the requirements for building arrows isn't as bad as I thought. I think I just like quickly glanced at it whenever I bought the recipe for it, but it like needs knives and a small resource and gunpowder or something like that. I need to check again. It's a cool little part.
Not my favorite.
Makes it
part.
fun to use a sniper rifle. Also, you can actually use your Blacktail for that part. Like there, I just use a sniper rifle to kind of just, you know, have fun and shoot around. But the Blacktail will do just as good because they're pretty much one shot. Well, they're not one shot. They're at least 1 to 3 shots. You'll notice that they go down very quickly if you use a pistol on them. And here, this is where it's cool to use a crossbow. It makes this part, see, like stuff like this, it does its job at saving you a lot of time. So you can take that one out, you know, from here. This other one, you have to be in a specific angle whenever you drop down. But I like to take down that turret and then take down that guy. And then save. So in case you do get shot at, or if you die, because this part can be pretty chaotic if you don't use the laser strat. So it's going to be save number 7. And we're at 138.19. So yeah, definitely good to do that stuff before you save. So just in case something happens. Because I had some meme moments here too. So you'll see me aim down like we did at the very beginning of the game. When you aim down, it stops your momentum because in RE4, kind of the movement, like you'll notice like if you're like running side by side, they kind of do like a wobbly movement. So if you aim, it stops your momentum. And also you can get an angle at that turret from here with the sniper rifle. You'll like see the barrel and then very easy to shoot with that rifle. And there's a gold bar in this trash can for some reason. I guess they didn't want it. But you know, we'll happily take that. Craft even more sniper ammo. See, like, I could have just used the pistol on the elevator part. Definitely would have been way better use of ammo. This guy, we love this guy because of this attack. So, you want him to do that attack over here. We're going to pull out our crossbow. Going to take down that barrel. And we want to bait one of these guys into there. Sometimes he'll do that wind-up attack and it makes it super easy to dodge. But here there was actually two of them, so this makes for a cool, unique experience. See, when he does that, you can do that. But if he doesn't, it's okay. Like, as long as he's pretty close to the laser, just throw the flash on the ground and then run around him and kick him into the laser. And it helps you skip, I mean... It's a big time save. Not only a time save, but resource save, because this part is like insanely chaotic. And that's the last bug there, and that is all the requests. But yeah, I definitely recommend, like, when you save there, try to get that, you know, kickoff with the flash grenade at least a couple of times, because it's definitely worth the time save. Because if you've done this part the normal way, you know that it's insanely chaotic. There's a lot happening. There's dynamites, there's piggies, there's like 20 enemies. A lot of them are black guys. We just want to get out of there very quickly and save a lot of time, especially if you're going for that S+. So that way is definitely the best way to approach it. And you know what's actually another thing? The crossbow comes in clutch for another part right here, which I also learned from the people in the comment section, which thank you again. You all are amazing. I can't thank y'all enough for like being able to add more and more to different games, you know what I mean? It's really awesome. La campana. Yeah, so this guy, we immediately want to go around. Ooh! Right there. Ooh. My camera did like a weird like turn. I think I must have pressed Q or I just spinned around in a circle or something. I'm not even sure. But yeah, here we're going to pull out the crossbow. And helps you save a lot of time by going through here. Because normally when you have to go below, if you haven't played this, you have to kind of go through like the sewer part that takes a good minute or two to get through. So that's a cool time save. And I love stuff like that. Like, it's just there just as a cool little thing, you know what I mean? For people to find out. So thank you again to the people in the comment section that told me about that. And yeah, these codes are only for professional. The other difficulties will have different codes. So if you're watching this and before you do a hardcore run or something, the codes will be different for that. This guy can sometimes just like, as soon as the door opens, he'll try to grab you. So be careful with that, especially if you're trying to do no damage. He can be scary. And here we have the necklace, which is going to sell for a good like 45k. So we're going to just fill it out here. Boom, 46k. We take that. And we're almost done. This is basically the end of chapter 6 after we get through the laser part. Well, not this laser part, another laser part. Which is so awesome that they added this in. You know, for the nostalgia. So we're going to wait for this part to go through. So once you see that laser on the right side, just crouch through. And then basically the rest of the lasers are all purely cinematic. You know, you just have to do your interact button.
Well, that was excessive.
So it's not tough at all. But it's very cool that they added it.
This is it. Now, how to connect the device.
Gonna watch this cutscene.
I'm at the site and jacked into the main terminal. You're going to blow up this entire island, including the president's daughter. Won't that make things harder for you?
There's no room for half measures. The weak exist to serve the strong. Enough talk. Bring me the amber. I've arranged a way for you to get back to the island.
Copy that. On it now. Okay, Luis. What was it that you said again? You should have known by now, Whisker, that I don't always play by your rules.
I'm so excited for
Okay.
Resident Evil 5 Remake. That's gonna be awesome. Although I think they'll probably release Resident Evil 9 first. I think that would make sense before they work on Resident Evil 5 Remake. Actually, who even knows at this point? One thing we do know is that Resident Evil fans have been eating good.
Only one way through this.
So all these are just interacts. So don't get scared at this part if it's your first time approaching it. It's really easy to get past by. And this part is so cool. Boom. See ya. That is crazy.
Got you now, Sadler.
We need to go help out our boy. And with that, that is chapter 6. And with that, we just need one more chapter, and chapter 7 actually goes by pretty quickly. Actually, there's actually a time add-on because we're going to be fighting Sadler. But you already know, he's going to get destroyed. The sniper rifle, I did not expect it to do as good. You know what, I'm going to let it speak for itself, because when we get to that point, it's pretty insane.
Now, find Leon and Sadler.
Wait, maybe that's why she gets so much gunpowder. Do you see how like the jet ski thing doesn't have the teddy bear charm on it?
Dealt with a request.
I just thought of that.
Well done.
She's had one in her pocket the entire time. So yeah, we're gonna sell this stuff.
I'll buy it at a high price.
And I mean, look at that. It's so cool to have so much stuff upgraded fully like that.
Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. It's a thing.
And I'm like, let's do it.
As you. Sad to say, that's the end of the road for that weapon.
And there's a lot of good treasures on this chapter too.
Enough for most.
And here, since we have 20 spinos, I was just like, you know what?
Uninteresting.
Let's just buy all this
In a good
stuff.
way, of course.
I love the merchant.
You can't go wrong.
So I mean, and since we have so much spindles, we're just gonna use this. I'm gonna fill these out. Cause I was just like, you know what? I really want that fully upgraded pistol.
Welcome. Got some
Boom,
rare
boom.
things on stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny.
Let's go. 3 fully upgraded weapons.
Top-notch weapon. You really don't settle for for anything less than the best. Got a selection.
And with that, gonna save right here. Just looking to make sure we have everything we need. We have a good amount of gunpowder. Definitely enough for the Saddler fight. That's gonna be save number 8. And we're doing good on time as well. We're at 1:45:21. Yeah, we're doing good. To get S+, remember, you need to beat the game in under 2 hours and 30 minutes, and you need to have 10 saves or less. And I mean, with 3 fully upgraded weapons, I mean, this is gonna be easy peasy. Yeah, the stock on the TMP, pretty good. Definitely recommend it. Boom. Yeah, most of the time the people in here are like, there's at least 2 plagas. So expect that going in. Make sure you get that rifle ammo. Give me that. Well, that barrel. Right here. I wasn't expecting the black toe to shoot as fast as it was. I was like, oof. And look how fast it reloads. I've not had a fully upgraded black toe since the main game. Because I always love upgrading it maxed out because it helps out a lot with the Novies. Yeah, right there I wanted to test out. I'm like, wait, can you take these guys down with that? But no, you can't. So he's going to take him out with the sniper rifle. We have Plaga right there. Boom, boom. It's so nice. All the pestaña. Yeah, another flashbang right there. So yeah, we definitely have enough sniper rifle ammo for Saddler. Get that gunpowder. And we can finally use these heavy grenades that we've had for a while. You can just throw one of these. And then don't miss like I did right there. Yeah, with 1 heavy grenade and 2 headshots is enough to take him down. Plus, it's nice to take down the 3 enemies. Or the 2 soldiers right next to him. Because our DA is probably maxed out by now, so enemies take like max amount of damage. Or like they're the most resistant they will be the entire game right now. I think it goes up to like 40% resistance. That doesn't belong to you, you thief. So we'll take that. This guy is always the one-shot plaga. And yeah, right there, I was worried that he's gonna like long shot me with his sludge ball. So I'm like, I'm just gonna throw a flash grenade here.
Here, catch.
Yeah, right there. That's what I mean when like with the knife prompt, you kind of sometimes preemptively press it, hoping that like magnets, but no, you really want to make sure that you see the prompt first. Because if not, you just end up kind of scratching them with your knife. Is this guy a plaga? No, he's not. He just had like a delayed death. Also, did I not get the... No, I do end up getting it. Okay. I was like, wait, did I forget about this? Very easy to get. Because we want that fully upgraded knife. And we can sell that for 10k. So yeah, this, like, if you're not using the RPG, the game has a lot of pestañas that you can put into all your weapons. I mean, to fully max out 4 weapons, it's pretty insane.
Almost there.
But you know, when time is such a like precious thing when you're going for an S+, that's definitely what makes the rocket launcher a must. And right here, I'm taking down the Novies because I didn't know how many tries Saddler was going to take. So again, make sure every time before you do save, if there's any stuff around, like do it so like all you have to do is just go straight to the boss. So we're going to sell all that. Don't need that. Don't need that.
That's our choice to make.
Like we almost have another 100k just from this chapter alone.
Got a selection of good things on sale. Crossing your T's,
Boom.
dotting your dazzles, are you? Our craftsmanship demands
Oh, almost. I'm like, can I sell anything? We can.
Oh, stranger. Ooh, I'll pay. That's about all I can
Like, look
do
at all
for this
that.
weapon.
Everything maxed out. Again, the crossbow doesn't even really need to be maxed out. It does so much in terms of like saving time and helping with the giant and piñata. It's a very cool exclusive weapon for Ada. I definitely love it a lot. You know, I love that they added the charms, but I just don't know if 100k, unless you're doing like a new game plus, I'm not sure if the charms are worth it. Maybe the melee critical one, since it's only 25k, maybe that one is worth it. But I can't see a use case for spending 100k in a new game at least for the striker charm. Because I think it only makes you like 8% faster or something like that. And while you definitely notice it, I don't think it's something that saves you enough time that will make or break a professional run if you're trying to get S+. Because what makes or breaks is like definitely what different strats that you have available to you from the start.
Join our covenant.
Let's do this.
All blessings unto him and the sweet mercy they bring. Exalt God.
You leave our boy alone.
Let it be so.
Leon! Go!
You got this, Leon. That's us earlier this year, which is normally the best part because at that point you're done. Especially if you're doing like the rocket launcher strat, you're basically done at the point where you start carrying Ashley because you just rocket launcher Sadler and then boom, that's plus. I also love this part. They don't say anything to each other, but you know it's about to go down. He's not ready for the sniper rifle. Boom. So yeah, it can cancel that attack if you headshot him. Right there, shoot him in the shoulder. And yeah, look, he's already stunned. I think, yeah, look, his spear ended up blocking one of the shots, and he wiggles a lot while he's doing this. And the reason I'm walking back here is because I want to bait out this attack, which you can actually dodge just by using your hook here. Get a headshot in there. Try to get one more in. Then we throw a flashbang because we want to get him stunned again. Then boom, he's stunned. And I even missed a shot right there. And you're probably thinking, no way he's about to die. Well, I'm here to tell you that yes, he does go down that quickly with the sniper rifle. You know, some sniper rifle shots and a flash grenade, and he goes down really quick.
Control, come in. I have the package. This is gonna be hard to explain at customs.
Well done, Ada. Evacuate immediately.
Understood.
Someone is coming to pick you up.
I trust everything is fine on your end, too. Yeah.
It's pretty toxic. Although not as toxic as what Leon does here, and completely shatters her knees. She's gonna be feeling that definitely for years to come. Ow. Like I felt that. Boom.
have forsaken holy body. The great thirst to become one with us.
Absolution.
Time to wrap this up. Need to help out our boy. And since we had an extra save right here, I was like, I guess we can just use it here. Because you probably, even if you aren't doing a no damage run, you probably won't get hit here because the way to clear out enemies is really easy. Hey look, that's us. Okay, that, you know, the part where we get slapped by him, that's not us. We completely destroy Sadler. Because we hit him with the double RPGs. So yeah, here you can take out this guy. And the reason that we zoom in at the rocket launcher there first is because we want to spawn in the rocket launcher guy on the left. And he only spawns in whenever you zoom in or whenever you hook across. And you don't want to have to worry about him aiming at you because we actually want to take down 2 enemies, you know, by the time we're on the other side here. Like right here, can take out another enemy. And we hook across. Or we can take out another one. Aye, stop. It's fun. Make him fall down and then just pop him. So yeah, this part is not too bad at all. Because you get a lot of space between you and the enemies. Especially if you have the sniper rifle, you can get some pretty good angles. And right here, we're going to be using our TMP. Well, first we're going to take out this guy because he's a dynamite guy. Man, take out this guy right here. And I believe around this corner, yeah, there's going to be a shield guy that's almost always a Plaga too. And the one-shot Plaga. Also, I love the theme song here. It's so good. Not missile. So yeah, you can make him fall down the stairs and you get a knife on him. That's such a cool charm. And right here, I'm like, you know what? I'm not risking it. Gonna throw a flashbang, pick up that heavy grenade, and we're just gonna take out everybody here. Yeah, normally it takes 2 headshots to take him down, but right there, his hand really protected him right there. Boom. He took 3. So yeah, I really think that our DA at this point is so maxed out that they're becoming a little bit more resistant, but still, they go down really quickly. We get another flashbang. So yeah, there's always a heavy grenade on one side and a flash grenade on the other side. I definitely recommend that if you're running past this part, pick up the heavy grenade because it'll help out towards the end over here. Also, the rocket launcher guys are always really weak. So you can also use your pistol on them. But if you don't want to risk it, you know, just take them down with the sniper rifle. Plus, you get cool points.
Oh, deja vu.
Where did this thing come from? I'm excited to play Resident Evil 2 again.
I'm getting sick of your shit.
Poor Leon, man. Imagine when's the last time he had a good sleep. We're coming.
Time to end this. Hold on, Leon.
Yeah, these boxes always have super good loot in them. And they're very easy to pass by, so definitely make sure you don't pass those. And there's also sniper ammo on this rock over here. Take down this guy. Yeah, there's always a set of 4 right there. And we're going to walk a little bit forward to spawn in the Novies, and then we're going to just hug this back wall. Because you get a good angle on all of them. There'll always be one sneaky one on the right. But they're all weak, as you can see, it's no problem. As soon as we pop this eye, there's going to be 2 rocket launcher guys that spawn. And as you can see, they pretty much go down even with body shots. So they have a lot less health than the normal granados. And here, that heavy grenade that I was talking about earlier is where it comes in super clutch. Because you can just throw a heavy grenade here, pop the eye, then throw a flash grenade and go on the elevator. But right here, I'm like, you know what? We have so much stuff. It'd be a shame to just, you know, not use any of it. Because, you know, I was just like, let's just use everything we have right here. But yeah, normally just flash grenade past these guys and get on the elevator. Because as you can see, there's a lot of enemies still. And even a piggy drops down, so. But here, since we have a lot of stuff, want to make the most use out of it. And right here, I try to, you know, normally I like to save this egg for one of the granados, but I'm like, oh my god, it took them all down before using it. Can I use it on Ashley, though? And no, it doesn't let you. But it's okay. I also tried to see if I could throw it at Leon, like maybe Kobe it to him, but it didn't let me.
Leon needs help. Hurry.
Looking at it now, I should have just threw it at Sadler.
I'm on it.
And here, for whatever reason, it's interesting. The only beetle in the game, unless there's one that I don't know about, is right there at the end, which again is only really useful for New Game Plus, I guess. Because they sell for 10k and they add health, kind of like a yellow herb does. So I'm not sure why it's there. But you know what? We'll take it. Especially if you're planning to do a New Game Plus, definitely grab it. Free 10k. And with that, boom. Look, it's us. The best part. Except if you don't like doing the jet ski part.
I'll give you a holy body.
I love that part. Always an amazing part. Such an amazing game I've made. The remakes, I've loved all the remakes. They've been so good. All the Resident Evil games that we've gotten, 7, 8, you know, just all of them. They've been so good. I'm so excited to see what else comes out next. And also, shout out to Capcom. I mean, they've been doing a good job. And to the entire team that's been working on the Resident Evil games. They've been doing a really good job. Big clap for them, too.
Ada, what the hell are you doing?
Nothing personal, Leon. Luis and I had an arrangement. Don't worry, I'll take good care of it. Bride's here. You coming?
I think we both know this is where we go our separate ways.
I see.
What he really meant to say is that we have to go crash our jet ski into the wall and then restart the last thing. It's happened to the best of us. Where we beat Sadler and we're like, we're almost done with that S+. You get to the jet ski, you hit a wall and you're like, man. Yeah, see, she put that on there. That is why she gets so much more gunpowder.
Until next time, Leon.
It actually makes sense.
Leon!
Patch me through. I've obtained the amber.
Excellent.
Just one question. What are you planning to do with this?
I do not pay you to ask questions. All you need to know is a new dawn is breaking. 100 will give their lives so that just one may live. expediting that change.
So, we're talking millions of casualties.
Billions.
How ambitious. We're changing course now.
And boom, we did it. So we're gonna see the score after this, and also if you're watching this because you've just been chilling watching it for, you know, trying to go to bed, or you're just vibing, thank you so much for watching. There's another cutscene at the end in case you've never seen this and this is your first time watching, because I get a lot of people tell me this is like that they don't play Resident Evil games, or that they've never even heard of it, and then they somehow come across my video, I guess from the recommended feed, and then they watch it and they're like, hey, this looks like a fun game. I definitely recommend it. But if you're watching this, play the main game first. 100% recommend it. It is such a good game. So with that, professional, S+, no damage. First one down. Still got a lot to go with the other Resident Evil games. I'm very excited. It's going to be a very fun experience. I'm really, really excited for this. And thank you guys so much again for 10K subscribers. It really does mean so much to me. All the kind words, all the positive feedback. I mean, it's been an amazing time. As someone that just does this as a hobby, and to share an experience like this with a bunch of other people that are just like nerds like me and love playing, you know, horror games and video games, it's really meant a lot. Thank you all so much. We'll let this last cutscene play out.
Sir, the explosions failed to detonate simultaneously. Calculated destruction is well below 50% of the estimates. Most of the island remains intact.
Oh, Ada. What to do with you?
The choppers is still within range, sir. Should we open fire?
No. Her little act of defiance changes nothing. Besides, we have all we need. We continue, as planned. Soon, the sun will set on the age of man.
Like, if that doesn't scream Resident Evil 5 Remake, I don't know what does. But again, I actually think we might get Resident Evil 9 first, whichever one we get, I'm extremely excited for. And I'm extremely excited to continue this No Damage series. Resident Evil 1 Remake coming up next. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you again for all the kind words, all the positive feedback, and for 10K subscribers. It really does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much again. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, see ya.